Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to Frontliner Analysis, and thank you so much for your great support that you are showing me on this platform. Now, my fellow Kenyans, things are now boiling nicely under William Samoei's government ahead of 2027 election, where, as I am talking to you right now, there is a looming cabinet reshuffle after William Samoei have realized that the CS, the leaders that he picked from the Mount Kenya region to defend his presidency and also to help him fight Rigathi Gachagua ahead of 2027 election are not helping him anymore. People like Lee Kinyanjui, William Kabogo, Salim Vuya, and Dr. Alfred Mutua Ng'ang'a. Those people are not helping President William Samoei because the people that are busy defending William Samoei's presidency ahead of 2027 election and also beyond are these CS from ODM. People like Ali Hassan Joho, John Mbadi, Wycliffe Oparanya, and Opiyo Wandayi. Those are the people that are defending William Samoei's presidency each and every day. They are busy campaigning for William Samoei, while the CS that he picked from the Mount Kenya region to help him fight Rigathi Gachagua and also to mobilize crowd for him in the Mount Kenya region have gone quiet. But there are watu wamenyamaza kabisa. And we all understand that for you to survive in Kenyan politics, you need to have numbers. And that is the reason why all the cabinet of President William Samoei, those people are there because of numbers. Nobody is qualified to occupy those offices, but Ruto have just picked them so that he can get numbers ahead of 2027 election. And that one is another blunder again from William Samoei's party, because if we will fire Lee Kinyanjui, William Kabogo, Salim Vuya, and Dr. Alfred Ng'ang'a Mutua, those people will join opposition leaders. Wataenda huko kwa kina Rigathi Gachagua. So Ruto is planning to reshuffle his cabinet so that he can bring new team on board, especially from ODM, to defend his presidency and to help him mobilize people ahead of 2027 election. And before we proceed with this analysis, I want you to listen to this 7-minute video of NTV explaining what is happening inside William Samoei's party, where there is a cabinet loyalty test inside President Ruto's cabinet reshuffle aimed at stabilizing his presidency. Sasa wale watu wenye wamenyamaza hawamsaidii kutengeneza serikali yake, kupigania serikali yake, wataenda nyumbani. And before you watch the video, I'm humbly requesting you to take a second of your time and subscribe to our YouTube channel. When you subscribe, you automatically join Team Frontliner TV, so that whenever we publish a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. Thank you so much, and you can watch the video.
Now, President William Ruto's cabinet reshuffle, triggered by the Gen Z uprising of 2024, was a political gamble aimed at stabilizing his presidency. By bringing in ODM members and more Mount Kenya allies, the president sought to build a broad-based coalition, but 1 year on, the results are anything but predictable. Cabinet secretaries from the opposition have emerged as Ruto's most vocal defenders. Meanwhile, those tapped from the Mount Kenya region have remained conspicuously quiet on politics and power. Tonight, NTV's Ibrahim Karanja interrogates what this means for the president's 2027 re-election strategy.
The reconstitution of President William Ruto's cabinet, which began following the Gen Z protests in August 2024, when the Day One cabinet was disbanded, and has continued to as recently as April 2025, when the two latest entrants, Geoffrey Roko and Hannah Wendot Cheptumo, joined, has produced unexpected political alignments exposing fundamental flaws with the president's strategy across all the regions in the country. Cabinet appointees from the ODM party, mining CS Hassan Joho.
Mimi nataka niwaombe kwa heshima na taadhima, tukae karibu, tumsaidie, tumbebe, tumjenge, tumlinde William Samoei Ruto hapo mbele sasa. hapo mbele sasa.
John Mbadi of the National Treasury.
Your Excellency, what I'm saying in a nutshell, you have shown us a different friendship. I am not saying this because I'm Minister for Finance. I am saying this because I can see the way you relate with everybody in this country. Sasa mimi nataka niambie watu wetu hapa tutoki.
And Energy's Opiyo Wandayi have emerged as Ruto's most vocal defenders, actively campaigning for his 2027 re-election across their traditional strongholds.
Our support for President Ruto is not ending tomorrow. It is support that is going to the maximum possible end. And that maximum possible end is 2032. There is no doubt whatsoever.
Their transformation from opposition critics to passionate advocates of the Kenya Kwanza government portrays a complete political conversion, surprising both allies and critics.
Between William Samoei Ruto na wote ambao wanampinga, there is no comparison.
I, Mutahi Kagwe.
Yet their counterparts from the Mount Kenya region have maintained conspicuous silence despite being appointed specifically to counter the region's growing opposition to Ruto's presidency. Brought in January of 2025, months after the impeachment of former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, who went ahead to spoil the party for Ruto in the mountain, Agriculture CS Mutahi Kagwe, ICT's William Kabogo, and Lee Kinyanjui of Trade, all political heavyweights in their own rights, have failed to mobilize support for the president in their home region, allowing Gachagua's opposition forces to continue gaining ground.
The people from the mountain are reading the signs very clearly within that region. As they like saying themselves, they are listening to the ground, and therefore they are quiet and they are lost within the spaces of quietness. You hardly hear Lee Kinyanjui saying anything. You only hear him when he is talking about the issues of his office. Mutahi Kagwe is completely inconspicuous. And all these three are political animals.
Even Day One appointee Alice Wahome, known for her political acumen, has remained notably quiet in defending the administration she serves. The technical argument that cabinet secretaries should focus on service delivery rather than politics fails to reflect the country's political realities, where cabinet appointments and dismissals are routinely based on political value, with ministers expected to defend their appointing authority while at the same time delivering on their respective portfolios. Only Water CS Eric Muga and his tourism counterpart Rebecca Miano would escape this intense political scrutiny due to their previously low public political profiles. Deputy President Kithure Kindiki and the recently appointed CS for Public Service Geoffrey Ruto have become the primary voices defending Ruto's re-election prospects in Mount Kenya, even though their efforts appear insufficient against mounting opposition criticism in the region that was crucial to Ruto's 2022 victory.
They are going, without a doubt. You know, political expediency does not know common decency. Going forward, Mr. Odinga is going to be making more demands because therein resides President William Ruto's last hope. And there's no way he's going to continue keeping in cabinet people whose political capital for him is expended. It's not about the expertise, how professional and proficient they are. It's about political expediency. And if there will be only one person from the mountain, the way some years back, Mzee Moi would have Joseph Kamudo within that space, then it will be one individual.
In the neighboring Ukambani region, Alfred Mutua of Labour presents another puzzle for political observers. The former two-term governor and a leader of a political party has been loudly silent and remained conspicuously absent during DP Kindiki's extended 2-week tour of the eastern region in June, raising questions about his political strategy and future in the cabinet. This spotlight, however, may not be shown on cabinet secretaries from Ruto's own Rift Valley backyard, as the head of state continues enjoying massive home support, thus allowing them to focus on their dockets without political pressure. In politics, your fiercest defender may emerge from your previous opposition, even as your supposed allies retreat into strategic silence. This is a lesson that President William Ruto may be learning, as his experiment with the cabinet now proves that loyalty is earned and not purchased. Ibrahim Karanja, NTV.
So that is what is being planned under William Samoto's government, because politics is about numbers. And those who are occupying public offices under William Samoto's government, those people are there, especially cabinet ministers, cabinet CS. Those people are just there because of numbers. Walichaguliwa ili Opiyo Wandayi aende aangalie venye watu wa Siaya watapigia Ruto kura, Wycliffe Oparanya aende huko Western, Ali Hassan Joho aende huko Mombasa, nani mwingine tena, John Mbadi aende huko Homa Bay. And that is the reason why nowadays you are seeing that Ruto is doing many development in Homa Bay County. Why? Because Gladys Wanga is defending his presidency each and every day. Gladys Wanga is busy selling the agenda of William Samoei Ruto, supporting his government each and every day. And that is the reason why you cannot compare Homa Bay with Siaya. You cannot compare Homa Bay with Migori. Right now, Homa Bay is more developed than Homa Bay and than Siaya, because the governor of Siaya and the governor of Migori, those people are not working closely with President William Samoei. Those people are not selling UDA party. They are not selling the government of William Samoei. Rather than they are quiet and they're busy criticizing the government each and every day. That is the reason why even Kisumu, there is no much development there from national. Hakuna, because even Anyang' Nyong'o alikataa kusaidia serikali ya Bwana Ruto. In fact, the governor of Siaya County, James Orengo, the governor of Kisumu, Professor Anyang' Nyong'o, and the governor of Migori County, Ochila Yako, those people are just supporting William Samoei Ruto because of their party leader, Raila Amolo Odinga. Because for you to be in ODM, you must do what Raila Amolo Odinga wants. Akisema left, ni left. Akisema right, ni right. So right now, that is what is going to happen. Other people from ODM wanaenda kuletwa hapa kwa serikali ya Bwana William Samoei Ruto, because Ruto have realized that these leaders from opposition are doing good job by defending his government, selling his agenda ahead of 2027 election each and every day. Yet the people that he picked from Mount Kenya region are busy sleeping. But then sioni William Kabogo, Nali Kinyanjui, Salim Voya, Alfred Ng'ang'a Mtua. They are now silent. What is happening? Instead of helping President William Samoei on the ground in the Mount Kenya region, how wanakula tu mshahara, there is nothing that they are doing. Because let me ask you a simple question. Huyu William Kabogo was selected as the CS of ICT. Does Kabogo knows anything in ICT? That one he was a drug baron. He doesn't know anything inside ICT, but alichaguliwa. Why? Ruto chose him because he wants votes from the Mount Kenya region, because these people were picked up after William Samoei Ruto meeting with Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta in Ishaweri. Baada ya hapo ndio Ruto alianza hii maneno, akachukua hawa watu akawaleta kwa meza, lakini hawa watu hawawezi piga Rigathi Gachagua because they know who is Gachagua. The way Rigathi Gachagua is criticizing and destroying Farouk Kibet and Oscar Sudi, these people cannot dare to abuse Rigathi Gachagua or try even to silence him. So that is what is happening under William Samoei's government. It is all about illegal arrest, illegal abduction, extrajudicial killings, cabinet reshuffle after 3 months, and economic empowerment, which is all about bribing votes, bribing Kenyans to vote for their party ahead of 2027 election. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, and may God bless you. Let us meet in the next video that is going to be uploaded shortly within no time. Bye bye.